Hi everybody. We're back again. That's your favorite part, huh? So today's experiments are going to all have to do with ice, and well, two of them will have to do with ice and salt. All right. Great to do on a hot day. It was supposed to be 80 today. It doesn't feel 80. So the girls each have a fishing line. Let's show them. Okay. So they're going to hold on to the knot. You can make it fancy, but we didn't have time to make it fancy. You're going to try to catch that ice cube on the end of your fishing line. How can you do that? Try it.
No.
Try it. Try it. What could you do to it to make it stick on there? Is there something you can do to it? Oh, you almost got it. What do you think you could add to help you?
Powder.
Powder? What kind of powder?
Glue.
Glue? Let's try glue. Where is it?
No, that will make it stick.
That will make it stick, but we want it to stick so you can...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good for kids to guess all kinds of things, whether they make sense or not, and then to try it. Let's put glue on there. Put your string on there and see. Does it work? Uh-oh.
No. You gotta let it dry on it.
You gotta let it dry on there, but what will happen? Is the ice cube gonna stay just like that, even in the hot sun?
No.
What will happen? Did glue work?
No.
No. What's another hypothesis? What else could you try that might work? You're trying?
Powder.
Let's try what kind of powder?
This powder.
What is this? Do you know what this is?
Salt.
Salt. All right, she's got a coarse salt and you have a thin salt. Put your hand out and you can sprinkle some on there and let's see what happens to the ice cube. Pinch it with the other hand and then put it on the top. You want to do the same thing? Here, let me help you. All right, put your hand out. They're both salt, just that's a little coarser. This one is a little finer. All right, so sprinkle it on top. All right, let's watch and see what's happening. Salt makes ice do what? Can you see what it's doing right there? Can you see?
It's making it chilly.
It's making it chilly. The ice is already chilly. Let's put big globs on there.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna, okay, that's good.
What?
Watch. Let's push on your with your finger for about, as long as you can stand it. Try that. That was a good thing to try, Violet. Because I can tell you, just from reading about it, that salt lowers the freezing point of ice or of water, frozen water. So let's see if it lowers the freezing point and it starts to melt. Is this ice cube melting? Look right there. Whoop, don't pull on it.
Look at mine.
Yeah, you gotta kind of push kind of hard, and we might even want some more salt on top. Let's try. Here.
Can I do it?
Yep. Put a little bit more on top of yours, because we want it to melt a little bit, and then we want it to freeze over so that you can fish with it. Put it right over the string. Yep. You need more, Violet? You want that kind? Okay.
Can I have that?
Yeah. All these things are good when they ask to do different things. Even if it didn't make any sense, try it and see what happens. Because that's experimenting. Oh, almost. Oh, don't pull it. All right, let's push down on it a little bit more. Did you see the way that was almost working? Violet, push your finger down on it. It's melting it, and then it's freezing again around it. Not yet, not yet, not yet. You got to be patient when you're doing science. And you got to be patient when you're fishing, right? You can't catch a fish right away. Oh, I can feel it. Push your finger against it. You can feel it melting, and then you can feel it getting frozen again. So this is one that could take quite a long time on a nice day, and it will cool you off. And you have to be patient. Try different kinds of salt. Try sugar. See if that works. Try pouring water over the top. Like Autumn said, try glue. Didn't work, but it's worth a try, right?
Let's try some more glue.
Except for if you get, all right, let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna help you a little bit. Very carefully. Almost. Push down on it. Put a little bit more salt on top.
Almost moved.
Almost.
Yeah, almost did.
All right, we're gonna let the salt sit on top of these ice cubes because it's not quite strong enough to melt and then freeze again. In the meantime, we have a bunch of containers of frozen water that we're gonna put in, hopefully.
How'd you
Oh, who knows?
pat it?
There we go. That one's out.
How would you just like pat it?
You try. Try that one. Turn it upside down.
Let's try animals. The animals. Let's try those.
Honey, get the container off. Yep, perfect. All right, let's see. All right, warm it up with your hands. Go like that, make it melt a little bit. Maybe it's the shape of it. All right, so we froze different containers with water. Now there's ice that these guys are going to use food coloring and salt water to try and melt and make caverns and caves in there. It's going to be very cool. We're going to do one of each color and fill it with salt water.
It's like Mickey Mouse.
We'll get it. We'll get it. It just needs to melt a little bit. All right, what 3 colors should we do, guys?
I want green. I want green.
Green? What else?
When it's done melting, it will just slide down.
Okay.
And
Green, what else? Blue?
Blue for me.
Blue for autumn. And what's the 3rd color? Yellow or red?
Yellow. I want yellow.
Okay.
Violet and yellow. I mean violet.
All right, we're going to be careful not to spill this. It's a little bit lumpy, huh? So in the food coloring, we're going to put salt water. I already mixed salt water in this container. And what did we find out salt does to the ice?
It will
To
make
melt
it
it? Yep,
colorful.
exactly. And it will make it colorful because we're using food coloring. I might get a container of red too. All right, so this salt water, when you squeeze all the air out of your pipette, and you can use an eyedropper or a syringe or a baster, when you squeeze, look Violet, squeeze all the air out, put it in and let it suck up some of the salt water that's colored, and then you're gonna put it over the top of your ice and see what happens, okay? Let's get this out.
Look
Ooh.
what's happening.
And then you can change colors. And I'm gonna make some red salt water too.
Is it all gone?
Yeah, so you gotta get a new color or the same color, just get more liquid in there. And besides the salt water with color, you can also take some of your salt shakers and shake some on top to make the action happen faster.
It's going down.
And this is another great activity on a hot day. It'll cool you off. If you have containers like this, it'll contain the mess. You can dump it into the grass as long as it's not got too much food coloring on
Well,
it.
it's coming to this side.
It is. And look at the way it goes around the rim. That looks neat. And this is a project that takes a long time because the salt takes a while to look at. You can see underneath. See the colors going underneath? That's neat. I could probably make the colors a little more vivid, and that would help.
See?
So I'll put a little bit more food coloring in.
It's going under too. It's going under too. I can see some going under.
Yeah, tell me everything you see. Tell me your observations. That's
I can
important.
see some
You can see it.
going
Yep, it's going under, and then it magnifies the color, doesn't it? You can see the color through the outside. Another thing you can do that's really fun is to freeze colored water in balloons, and then peel the balloon off, and then put them along your walkway like as a luminary. We'll have to do that some night. You can even put glow sticks in them to make them light up at night. Let's do a little thing of salt right across the top.
And that.
And that one too? And then put some color on top of that. Do some different colors. Look at that one. That one's really pretty. You want some salt on yours?
This one all blue.
Violet,
Yeah.
do you want salt?
This
See
one's
what
gonna
happens.
be all blue.
Okay. Because blue's your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Your first favorite. All right. The girls are having lots of fun. Look at all the colors. And the way the color looks through the ice, that's pretty cool. This will keep kids busy for quite a while. Do you see all the little holes in there that the ice is making? Look at, do you see all yours? That's fun because ice melts. Hey, guess what? Remember when you were
Ice melts.
fishing before and it wasn't working right away? Girls, they're
Yeah.
a little busy. Look, see if you can fish now. Put your pipettes down. You're not done yet. You can put them down. Okay, gently lift it up. See if you've caught a fish or an ice cube. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did you catch it? Yeah. Oh, you did! Cool. Uh-oh, yours has to work a little while longer. That's okay.
It brought it to
It did bring it to you. That's right. It made it better, didn't it? we'll do this and we'll see if it lasts. Okay, put some salt on top. Uh-oh. All right, we have one more thing to do and we'll set it up and then you can watch. All right, so our third activity that has to do with ice, we're not using salt for this, although you could to help you. The girls love it when I freeze rocks, seashells, and little characters overnight, and I add some food coloring to it to make it in different layers. And they use these tools that we got with some kind of little archaeology kit. And these tools, they can hammer, and then they can take off the chisel. Why can't I take it out? Well, believe me, you can take it out.
No, Violet, you shouldn't be putting those in your mouth. Bad Oma.
And you can, what I'll do is get them a screwdriver, because that's what we usually use. But this part comes out and it's like that. And they can chip away at it. The goal is to, yeah, just a sec. The goal is to get everything out without breaking it. So we froze it overnight in different layers, and then we're gonna put it into something so that a big mess isn't made. And there's all different layers. Okay, all right, sorry. There's all different layers for them to get all these things out. So go for it. I will get you a screwdriver in just a minute. We're not gonna take this whole thing. Uh-oh, look, it's in there. So see, she's gonna have to get all those out. This will take kids busy for at least an hour on a nice day. And like I said, I'm gonna get a screwdriver or a popsicle stick, and then they can start chipping away at this. The sun will help, the warmth will help. We can use salt. Sometimes we use paint brushes. All right, are you guys gonna be busy at this? Sun's coming out, that will help you. All right, just look up and say bye, and then you can get back to work. Bye-bye.